I am thrilled to take you on an enchanting journey into the captivating world of Rapunzel. A charming tale deeply rooted in folklore and passed down through generations. This story is a favorite among many. This delightful narrative invites us into a realm filled with magic, beauty, and unforgettable characters. As we delve into the story of Rapunzel, we are introduced to a beautiful young girl with long flowing locks of golden hair. Trapped in a tower by a wicked enchantress, Rapunzel's life takes a dramatic turn when a handsome prince discovers her hidden abode. The tale unfolds with moments of suspense, romance, and ultimately, a heartwarming conclusion. Throughout the narrative, we witness themes of courage, love, and resilience as Rapunzel navigates the challenges that come her way. The character of Rapunzel embodies strength and grace, captivating readers and listeners with her enduring spirit. Join me as we explore the intricacies of Rapunzel's story, unraveling its layers of meaning and symbolism. As we follow Rapunzel on her journey, we are sure to be inspired by her unwavering determination and unwavering spirit. Let us embark on this magical adventure together, immersing ourselves in the timeless tale of Rapunzel. Through vivid storytelling and vivid illustrations, we will be transported to a world where anything is possible and where dreams can come true. I entered the magical tower and was amazed by what I saw. The walls were adorned with shimmering crystals that sparkled like stars in the night sky. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, making me feel like I'd stepped into a fairy tale. As I walked further into the tower, I came across a room bathed in golden light. In the center of the room stood a magnificent mirror that seemed to hold a world of its own. I couldn't help but be drawn to it, my reflection staring back at me with a knowing gaze. Suddenly the mirror began to glow, and a soft voice echoed through the room. It was the voice of an enchantress who had been trapped within the mirror for centuries. She told me of a powerful magic hidden within the tower, waiting to be unleashed by someone pure of heart. Guided by the enchantress, I sought out the source of the magic, a hidden chamber at the top of the tower. As I climbed the spiral staircase, I could feel the energy building around me, filling me with a sense of wonder and awe. At last, I reached the chamber and beheld a shimmering pool of liquid light. The enchantress revealed that this pool held the power to grant any wish, but only to those who truly understood the value of their heart's desire. With a heart full of hope and gratitude, I made my wish, feeling the magic of the tower surround me like a warm embrace. And in that moment, I knew that I had been forever changed by the wonders of the magical tower. I stood at the edge of the lush green garden, gazing up at the high tower where Rapunzel was held captive. The tower stood tall and imposing, with no doors or stairs to be seen. As I called out to her, she appeared at the window, her long golden hair flowing down like a waterfall. Rapunzel told me how she had been locked in the tower by the wicked old witch when she was just a child. The witch had cast a spell on the tower, making it impossible for Rapunzel to escape. She was only allowed to leave if she cut off her hair and let the witch climb up using it as a rope. I felt a wave of sympathy for Rapunzel as she shared her story with me. She longed to be free, to feel the sun on her face and the grass beneath her feet. But she was resigned to her fate, knowing that the witch's magic was too strong for her to break free. Every day Rapunzel would comb her long hair and sing to pass the time. She had a beautiful voice that echoed through the tower, bringing a sense of peace and comfort to her confined world. Despite her captivity, she remained kind and gentle, never losing hope that one day she would be rescued. As I listened to Rapunzel's tale, I vowed to help her escape from the tower and the clutches of the evil witch. But little did I know the challenges and dangers that lay ahead, testing our courage and determination to the limit. I was surprised one day when I heard a man's voice instead of the enchantress's. It was the prince who had discovered the tower and climbed up using my hair. He was kind and handsome, telling me how he had been bewitched by my singing. Our friendship blossomed quickly, and he would visit me every day, bringing delicious treats and sharing stories of the outside world. It was a welcome change from my lonely life with the enchantress. I confided in the prince about my desire to see the world beyond the tower. He promised to find a way to help me escape. The prince visited me as often as he could, each time whispering sweet words of hope and encouragement. I started to dream of a life outside the tower, filled with adventure and freedom. I grew to care deeply for the prince, and he for me. His visits became the highlight of my days, and I eagerly awaited the sound of his voice calling out to me. We would spend hours talking and laughing, making plans for my escape. The prince's presence brought me joy and gave me the strength to believe in a future beyond the tower walls. But our happiness was short-lived. The enchantress discovered our secret meetings and flew into a rage. She cut off my beautiful hair and banished me to a remote desert, far away from the prince. I was left alone once again, longing for the prince's visit and the chance to be free. After a long and challenging journey, Rapunzel finally found her way back to the tower, where she had spent many years locked away. As she approached, her heart raced with anticipation, wondering if the prince would still be waiting for her. To her delight, she saw him standing at the base of the tower, looking up at her with love and longing in his eyes. Tears of joy filled Rapunzel's eyes as she descended the tower using her long golden hair. The prince caught her in his arms, holding her tightly as if he would never let her go. "I have searched far and wide for you, my dear Rapunzel. I will never leave your side again," the prince whispered softly. Together they walked hand in hand through the forest, sharing stories of their time apart and promising to never be separated again. The birds chirped happily around them, and the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the reunited couple. Rapunzel felt grateful for her freedom and the chance to be with the prince once more. The prince was overjoyed to have his beloved Rapunzel back in his arms. As they reached the edge of the forest, the prince's horse awaited them, ready to carry them back to the kingdom where they would live happily ever after. Rapunzel gazed into the prince's eyes, knowing that their love had conquered all obstacles. In that moment, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the promise of a future together, Rapunzel and the prince rode off into the sunset, leaving behind the tower and their troubles far behind them.